So if there was an agent that's relatively new, a lot of other agents that they're competing with, a lot of really good ones in our area, what is something that they can do to make themselves stand out from the crowd?
I mean, I jokingly tell customers all the time, like when they come back and they give me a really nice compliment and just say, hey, thank you so much. You're really good at customer service. I really appreciate that. Thanks for going above and beyond, and anytime I hear that you're so good at your job or whatever they say, I like to turn it around on them and say, actually, I'm not. I'm slightly above average and everybody else is pretty terrible nowadays. I mean, really, that's what it comes down to is customer service as we know it is horrible. You want to have a fun conversation, get a group of people together and start talking about within the last week, the bad customer service experiences that you've had. And everybody's got a story and you'll laugh at all of them, but believe all of them because you know how bad it actually is out there. So what does it take? It takes returning a phone call. It takes returning an email. It takes keeping your word. It takes following up with a thank you and doing what you said you were going to do when it comes to getting a quote back on time. Those are all the things that the average agent may not be doing. And you could stand out by just keeping your word. And it's something that I do think I try to even simplify within my own agency is we don't need to be amazing to look amazing in this sense. We really just need to make sure that we're doing the job to the best of our ability, keeping our word, returning our emails, returning our phone calls.
It's funny, Spab, all the bells and whistles, it really just comes back down to those most simple principles, really.
Yeah. I mean, I hear all the time from my older generation of customers about what it used to be for them. That their insurance agents would come to their house and sit at their kitchen table. And they don't necessarily want that nowadays. But what they do want is an agent that will actually return their phone calls. And they don't want to have to use an app all the time. Some of them do, but the oldest generation typically doesn't. And they just want the agent that they can show up and have a conversation with, that knows what they're doing, is competent, that will keep their word on whatever they say.